Booking a trip to Kenya shouldn't be difficult. And that's exactly what we try and follow when we book guests into our center. And whenever we have journeys or safaris that we're doing for people, we prefer to base it on pace rather than activities. And I'll tell you why. When people come to Kenya, a lot of the time, they're looking to see absolutely everything. They want to see the lions, the cheetahs, the rhinos, everything. But then you also need to consider budget and how long it takes to get there, or the driving time in between. So we like to theme it on pace and feeling, in a sense of, how do you want to feel at the end of this trip? Do you want to feel like you've accomplished everything to accomplish in Kenya? Or would you like to feel well rested? Would you prefer to feel that you saw the important things and left out the non-important things? Those are the sort of questions that we like to ask. So we have three main tiers: slow and restful, balanced and curious, and active and full days. I'll give you an example of some of the people that might like to go for either of these tours. For example, someone that works in Nairobi, they have a full family and they work full time. A lot of the time, the guests we have like that, they're just looking for quiet. They're not looking to see all the national parks and all the animals, maybe for the sake of the children, but at the end of the day, they want to feel well rested. That's the main goal. For the active tours, maybe we have a guest coming all the way from the other side of the world. They just want to see everything there is to see. Doesn't matter how much it costs, doesn't matter how long it takes to get there. They just want to see everything. And because now we know what they're looking for at the end, then we can structure all the in-betweens a little bit differently. And the way that tours are done normally now, there's nothing wrong with it. That there's no issue that we're fixing. However, for our center and who we represent, we feel like this would be a better step forward, because we know what it's like to be a family. You can't go on super long journeys if you have young children. So we'll break it up for you, make it a bit shorter, but just as entertaining for everyone. You don't need to go to 8 national parks in the country to see the same animals. You can go to 1, maybe even 2, and see everything. So we want to factor all of those things in when we book in tours for our guests. And that was just something I thought would be interesting to share, because I know everyone does the tours and safaris their way. So this is just our LY way of doing it, to make it more family friendly and also more specific to the guests. It's not just a generic tour, we've decided. It's flexible. That's the main point. And for families, you might not want to do something every day. Today you'll decide, you know what? I just want to sit by the pool. And that's it. That's it, boy. So we think if we can create tours and offer them in a way that fits people's needs, that will be the way to go forward. So that's exactly what we're doing now. We've set up the page on our website. Somewhere near the top, it's family-friendly journeys across Kenya. So we'll take people based on how they feel. That's the main goal of us doing this. And yeah, it's still new. So there's a lot of development. I had an initial idea where I created 4 tours, 2 that are 3 nights and 2 that are 4 nights. But once we had come up with this, I'm thinking of restructuring the whole thing. So I'm not too sure how that's going to turn out. But I'm going to start on that today, see how it goes. And yeah, I think this is a very, very cool selling point I don't see at all here anyways. So yeah, man, I'll start it, run it through some of the other guys that work here, and then I'll add it to this video at some point, so at least you can see the before and the after. And yeah, that is how we structure tours and safaris here at LY Visitor Center.